Is XRP finally going to move due to the ETFs? As there's been insane progress made over the past few months. In September, Grayscale opening an XRP trust. In October, Bitwise and Canary Capital filing for an ETF. And in November, 21 shares also filing for an ETF. And they're doing it no matter what people say because they expect inflows to occur. And we have been making videos on the channel since the beginning of 2022, and XRP has always been a highlight to talk about. And I truly believe the reason the price was not moving was due to lack of regulatory clarity and also low volumes on demand liquidity. But could the ETF be the new catalyst to new highs? Let's find out in today's video. Now, if you enjoy the XRP videos, be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe as I'm trying to reach 11k by the end of the year. With that said, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so quick reminder, this video is not financial advice and for entertainment purposes only. Nothing in crypto is guaranteed and you could lose all of your money. Stay safe and do your own research. Now, the first thing I want to talk about or show is the sentiment for XRP around the ETF. Because as we can see, based on a poll, most people don't want it and most think it's a joke, that it won't garner any inflows. Most are usually wrong. But if we go back to the BlackRock filing for the ETF, a lot changed from the actual filing to the approval, especially in terms of sentiment. Most thought that there was a huge conspiracy around that BlackRock was going to send the price super low so they can scoop it up and fool retail, not understanding the purpose of an ETF. If anything, they want the price to go higher so that clients FOMO in and accumulate the asset, because one of the most important things to asset managers is fees. And so now that we understand that FUD is a natural part of the process, who has filed for the XRP ETF so far? Well, we have Canary Capital, Bitwise, and 21 shares. And we focus on 21 shares and the difference between the Bitcoin ETF and the Ethereum ETF in terms of inflows. So the partnership with ARK Invest, they have garnered 2.7 billion in inflows for Bitcoin, while only 21 million for Ethereum. And so will XRP perform like Bitcoin or Ethereum? Well, we spoke about in the previous XRP ETF video that a big problem was the selling pressure by Grayscale GBTC. Thanks again to Farside investors, we can see that for Bitcoin, BlackRock and other applicants were able to absorb the selling made by Grayscale, but not so much on Ethereum. So regardless of inflows, Grayscale selling the asset is a big component in the performance of the near to short term. While Grayscale does not hold any XRP, they sold their XRP in January 2020 due to the accusations against Ripple. And so based on the information that I have shown, it's looking more like a Bitcoin ETF performance than an Ethereum ETF performance. Also, thanks to XRP liquidity, we can see the 2024 Ripple to ODL from open market being the lowest month, October, that we have seen in a long time. Could it be even a bigger drop from November? Let's find out. Things are looking promising. Also, when we talk about the price increase of XRP, what has previously increased the price? Has it been ODL utilization? Sure, maybe, but currently we only see retail instead of wholesale payments. Ripple progress? Not really, because XRP is not always connected to the company. Hype? Yes. Narrative? Yes. The ETF is going to garner inflows, which is going to push the price higher. The actual hype and narrative of all the approval, the anticipation is bigger than it actually is, like what we've seen with XRP not being a security. The narrative and the hype took over. Also, XRP is considered a dinosaur dead token. Well, some people also say Cardano ADA is a dead dinosaur token. It did a 40% increase in one day, adding $9 billion in market cap in the past week alone. And if you remember the all-time high of this project, there was no ecosystem at all. These metrics are dated. So for XRP, I do not believe it is over. What's next? Over the coming months, I'm expecting huge progress. We're already seeing huge progress month on month. I'm expecting more applicants to file for the ETF, like Fidelity, Franklin, BlackRock, and more hype garnering for this project. But that is going to be pretty much it for today's video. If you are still holding this project, let me know down below, and be sure to look out for next XRP videos updating on new applicants and updates with the ETF filings. But if you made it far in the video, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.
So you would welcome an XRP ETF then?
We would certainly welcome it, and I think it's inevitable that there'll be, multiple ETFs around different tokens. And I think you'll even see ETFs potentially around baskets that also, I think, further diversify that risk.
Given there's so much excitement around the ETF dynamic here, are you in talks with the largest issuers, particularly BlackRock, to get this done?
Well, I'm not going to comment on that. I know BlackRock has said some things publicly. We think it makes sense for the XRP community overall. Ripple obviously is a very important stakeholder in the XRP ecosystem, but we're not the only player. And look, we've seen, before the SEC lawsuit, XRP was the second most valuable digital asset. I think because of the headwinds of that lawsuit, we've now seen that largely abate. But the long-term view on these things is about, how do you create utility and really solve real-world problems with these different digital assets? Bitcoin's doing that very well as a store of value. XRP and its dynamics around being very fast, very efficient, and low cost on a per transaction basis makes it ideal for payments. And that's where Ripple really has leaned into as a company.